Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today I'm looking at the Hot Wheels Star Wars Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. One of the most iconic ships ever to come out of Star Wars, and first seen in Star Wars A New Hope Episode 4. But if you watch these in order from Episode 1 to Return of the Jedi and then The Force Awakens, this lovely ship is first seen in Star Wars Rebels. Now, as the name suggests, this ship is piloted by none other than Darth Vader, and he's not too bad in it. He took out Phoenix Home, a couple of A-Wings in the Battle of Yavin, he took out several fighters. Awesome. Anywho, this ship is over 2¼ inches long, so it's a nice sized ship. And we do have a lot to talk about. We have a great mold on here, decent paint. We'll put it on a stand, compare it, and then we'll be done. So let's get started. Starting off this review looking at the mold, I think Hot Wheels knocked this one out of the park. Now this is a reissue. They did make it with the original stand. This one has the newer one. And I don't know if the models are the same, but they do look very similar. So on the bottom here, we have the bottom of the cockpit, the bottom of the ion reactor, 3 rivets, our stand connector port right there, nice lines and details. Coming around looking at the wings, we got our connector right there, nice panel work. Very nice. Everything's there that should be. Beautiful. Now, since we're talking about the mold, I want to talk about the back here, because as you can see, it curves down, very aerodynamic, and it's rounded here like an edge of a knife. Now, my memory is this was basically a wall. Very industrial looking. This is more organic, I guess you could say. And, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but a lot of the toys were flat here. So if you have any information on that, let me know. Now for the interior, they did everything, and it looks great. Nice little modules, copyright crap underneath the wings. Interesting. Beautiful, everything's there. Excellent. Now in the front, we have our transparent steel cockpit right there. I believe that's what they call it in Star Wars. We have our laser cannons, sensors, cockpit opening right there. Coming around to the back, we have our ion engine, top of the ion reactor that powers it, and just look at all these great lines and details, little nodes here and there. Fantastic job. Very cool. I don't think I left anything out. Yeah, I think I got everything. So that does it for the mold. A very nice model, if I do say so myself. So now let's take a look at the paint. When it comes to the paint on Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, I think Hot Wheels did a great job yet again. Everything's painted that should be. It's very nice and clean. It's beautiful, actually. You know, I got a little problem. When I was growing up in the 90s, a lot of the toys from the Action Fleet to the Titaniums later on, even the Micro Machines, are a dark or light gray for this vessel. Now, a lot of toys that came before and after were this dark blue. So what I'm asking you guys and girls at home is, in your opinion, what color is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter in the film? Like the real studio model. So, I don't know. A lot of other models do look blue like this. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But anywho, like I just mentioned, from the reactor all the way to the cockpit and the wings is a nice dark blue. Even on the bottom, nicely painted on the interior as well. Second color is black for the outside of the wings, for the panels. The inside of the wings is painted nicely. The cockpit has a nice gloss on it. Black on top of the cockpit. And then we have a darker blue for right here, the connector pieces that hold the transparent steel in. And then finally, red for the laser cannons. Very nice. So let's get this guy in a stand, compare it, and then we'll be done for today. And like all Hot Wheels ships, it comes with a cool stand. Put it in the port like so. Hear that click, and you're good to go. For comparison with the Hot Wheels Star Wars Darth Vader's TIE Advance, I have it next to the Hot Wheels X1. Now I think they go very well together. Maybe a little off in scale, but not too shabby. Pretty awesome ships, and I love those stands like always. And that does it for my review today of the Hot Wheels Star Wars Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. Now this here is one of the most iconic ships to come out of the original trilogy. Hell, even Star Wars in general. This is in t-shirts, ornaments, you name it, this thing's there. Lots of models floating out there, Legos, everything. Now, like I mentioned, this was first seen in A New Hope, Episode 4, and if you're watching everything in order, this also appears in Star Wars Rebels, where Darth Vader makes quick work of Phoenix Squadron. Literally. He, destroys the fleet. Spoiler alert. So, like I mentioned before, the ship is a little over 2¼ inches long. It's a nice size, the wings really add to it. Nice body, a lot of detail. If you're looking to buy this ship, I would recommend going to Walmart, Toys R Us. You can usually get them from $3.99 to $4.99. It's not a bad buy. I think it's, this one anyway, is pretty worth it. It's a nice little model. A couple other stores you could go to. A lot of online retailers sell these things. I'm pretty sure you could get some off Amazon, eBay, all those places. And also, on the Facebook Village Voice, they have been saying that they've been picking these bad boys up in dollar stores, the older waves. So if you have some dollar stores in your area, check them out. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some. I don't have any in my area, but who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. All in all, I have to say, I recommend this ship for anybody who's a fan of Darth Vader, the original Star Wars, fans of the Empire. This thing is magnificent. Great detail, great paint all around. Now, is it 100% accurate? I don't really think so. I think little things are off here and there. But regardless, it is a great model. And remember, if you have any info on the paint of this model, or the back of the ship like I mentioned before, let me know in the comments below. We'll have a nice conversation about that. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, hit that like button. And if you want to see new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.